Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for September 18th, and we will be playing Clairvoyant, going from Radiant Market into Garden's Edge. And we've got Icarus pots again, which is spawn 3 treasure pots instead of 1. This might be a little bit better on Clairvoyant, because we could theoretically set up a Super Spirit Bomb, or not a Super Spirit Bomb, a Spirit Bomb, on turn 2, and just hit a lot of pots, but actually killing a pot might be a bit difficult. We also have Reaper's Touch, which, as always, Reaper's Touch is very good for giving us tons of max HP, but the fact that we start with 15 HP really puts us into a very dangerous position, and we have to figure out a way to heal that over the course of the run, especially because we also have healing pools only restore 3 HP. So we definitely need healing, because even if we were to go to all the carvers, buy all of those wells, and then also hit up all the healing wells that we have available to us, because let's just say that we do get all the treasure pots and we're stinking rich, not going to be enough, because there is only, how much would that be? 5? There'd be like 7. We could have 7 healing wells, which wouldn't even be enough to get us up to our normal maximum HP. So again, we need to find a way to heal, and that's pretty much the main concern here. Also, hopefully don't die, right? We do have to visit the Carver an extra time, which is a little suffer. At least we might have health for that. Heart of a Hero is nice, getting a free legendary choice out of our Font of Wisdom in the second Sea of Ink. Kinda nice, kinda nice. Could be max HP, who knows? Anyways. Verdant Seed isn't exactly what we're looking for. It'd be nice to heal to every fight, but we are only gonna have like 10 fights, which is going to again sorta help us get to that point to where we're at full health. But honestly, I'm not really feeling it. It might be Decayed Binding just to try to control the first turn as much as possible, or it might be Unstable Effigy. Just getting a free extra 50 damage on somebody whenever we pick up an orb feels kind of nice. I think we might go with that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick that up. And then what are we doing here? We're probably taking Potent Spirit Bomb. Empowering Pulse is just... what? Amplified Telekinesis. Like, we are going to have to move that thing around. So it's not like I don't appreciate it. It's just that I would really rather not. Ay. I think this is going to be Potent Spirit Bomb. We also have to figure out how are we going to kill Captor. Captor requires us to be in multiple areas at once. We're going to have to think about that when we go for our binding. We could, theoretically, not take this Quilling Cage because we think that we're going to be able to get more of the pots. I don't even think that that's a thing, to be honest. I think we're going to struggle. But it honestly could be what we need. We're going to gamble it this time. We're going to go out of our comfort zone a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. That certainly makes me feel a little bit more comfortable there. I have no reason to want to be in here, but I want to be in here anyways, I guess. We might as well bop them with that. Why are you out here? We're fine. Okay. So, do this. And that. We're fine. We did it. Tarnished Treasure is 1 magic power. This isn't exactly what I was thinking. Bramble Dolos is weird when we have this little health. Dare I say, I think we're going to re-roll this. Klaxon gives us good movement. Voices of Fortune gives us a chance for will every turn. That could be significant. Future Willer gives us more will. We don't really do anything with will right now. We're up against Runestone. Honestly, Station Grade might be what we need. Because up against Runestone, this gives us the ability to just like go ahead, pile onto Runestone himself, and then we can easily get out of the double AoE from both the hands. If we don't deal enough damage to Runestone, then we get behind him. The hand on the right always goes into fist first, and then it'll go ahead and hit him for free. This is not interesting. Guess we'll take crit. Do I take another potent Spirit Bomb? I might. I might just take another potent Spirit Bomb. Be another, like, 39 damage. Honestly, with our White Augs being this trash, we probably should have looked at our binding first. I always forget to do that. Invig. I like Invig more than these other 2 options here. Go all in on Spirit Bomb. We certainly haven't been acting like we're trying to do that. Only putting plus 30s on it. We could put a -1 cost on it, then we actually want to like use it regularly. Is that a blue or a purple? I think it's a purple on this skill. I keep forgetting which ones it's blues or not. Otherwise, Restoration is a way for us to get our health back. But do I really want to go up into these treasure pods with absolutely nothing? I almost think that we have to. I think that we have to. We have this reflect potion. We could hard focus on the pods, assuming that they cooperate with us. And then so long as we have a ton of direct targeters, this should honestly take care of quite a bit of them, because it's going to do 130 damage to everybody, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to kill the swarmers, which might be concerning us. We'll grab Restoration. A green vestige or a tethered shrine. We really have no stats here. We're gonna go with the vestige though. What have you got to say? Alright. I guess I'll take a scrying table. It does allow us to Spirit Bomb turn 1, which is incredibly interesting. Give me another Vault. Deus Vult. I really don't know how to feel about any of this. We're gonna deal 300 and some damage. We do not need. Guess we'll shield ourselves. We don't need to shield ourselves. We just hit Vengeful Infusion. We come up here. Double pulse. One of them's a crit. Spirit Bomb. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. I don't even think we actually are gonna need to use the potion because there's gonna be nothing alive. Oh my lord. You I think last time I tried to corral you this way, it didn't work. But we're gonna try again. Oh my god. You stepped into a pretty rad spot. That's like excellent. I don't think we're gonna get you. But we might get, yeah, we're gonna get another HP threshold. Well, give us some money. Oh. I thought. Oh, because this is every turn, not first turn. I am a fool. We are the greatest to have ever done it. So since we're stinking rich, we're gonna go ahead and heal ourselves now. Did this always pulse for Hazard Aura? I don't think it did. Is there a hotfix or something? I haven't played Claire in a while, so admittedly I wouldn't know. Just so interesting. Oh, I like that. Then we got a Super Spirit Bomb waiting right here. Guess what? Oh, new. There we go. Maybe I judged Spirit Bomb too harshly. This is actually feeling pretty good, dare I say. We definitely don't need Golden Egg. Braided Acacia will just give us another 10 health, which seems pretty good. Plus, if any sort of shenanigans happen, we go ahead and we deal some reflect damage. I could see re-rolling this. We obviously have the money. What other green are we looking for? Something like Pulsar Belt? Oh no, there's a heal, or it could be the Sprout. Defense Matrix. Okay, game. I see you. Okay, free restoration is exactly what we're looking for. I'm super happy with the results. We have more money than we would ever need. We've got free restoration. Now we get to decide how we want to do this. Is it Smoke Bomb? It may not be Smoke Bomb. Like, it's certainly not efficient, but we have Spirit Bomb for our AoE. Reducing damage is definitely something. Makes our shielding better. Blink isn't bad either. Blink can get shielding, gives orbs. We kind of already have Klaxon to solve movement, but Blink would also do that. Blink can also reduce... Can it reduce cooldowns? It can give us evasive, which is good versus Runestone, because one hand is always going to be auto-targeting after the initial slam. Cultivate can reduce the cost of our magic skills by 1. I mean, the thing is that, yeah, if we take Cultivate, we can do that. But if we don't have a lot of magic power, like, how are we actually dealing damage, like running into stuff with telekinesis? I don't think that we use Cultivate well. Unless we, for some reason, get the... What is it? Damage equal to your will. Inkly map. Focuses bond enhancer. Would be... Whew, be kind of spicy, to be honest. I think it's either Blink or Smoke Bomb here. I could also see myself re-rolling. We have tons of stuff here. What do we honestly need? We could use a damage multiplier. We could also use some actual damage. Incinerate? Incendiary? Yeah. I think we want Incendiary. What do you get the man who has everything? Counselor's Ledger is interesting. Doesn't really do much. Like, it's 1 will a turn, but is 1 will a turn right now worth 150? Spirit Bomb obviously is a notable thing that we could do with this here. We could start with a Spirit Bomb and then get our charges. And then at the start of the next turn, Spirit Bomb, and it's technically free. I don't know if that's actually good, though. Let's re-roll these. Let's re-roll these. There we go. I'm willing to buy a Verdant Seed and a Pressurization Tank. Do I want Verdant Seed? It also increases our max HP. I think we might want Verdant Seed. Might be a bit too late for that. Let's get a Pressurization Tank. And then for 70, Shadow Book isn't bad. And we're already, like, well on track for the end of the game, too. So, we're just hoping that what we have done is good. Let's go ahead. Pulse. Orb. Pulse. Super Spirit Bomb. Yeah. What is our maximum health? 41. We cannot yet afford to use Restoration. Let's throw that in there. We're looking good. And we're just at that point where we have too much ability power for where we're supposed to be at right now. So we're doing pretty good. Now that we've killed that guy, we should have 42, which means that we can afford to heal. And we will still be 50%? Does that mean that we don't get the shielding? That's good to know. Don't dog me. No, we're good. Okay. That feels pretty good, but I think we honestly want to pulse, pulse. Get some burn in there. And then also hit you with this. Okay. I can do without that. Bro, you are toast. Gain 1 psionic charge for every enemy your shard globe passes through. Astrokinesis is something for us to do with will. We don't really have too much will, though. Like, our turn is pretty much already spoken for. It's Pulse, Spirit Bomb. And then we move our telekinesis to where it needs to be. So we, generally speaking, don't have spare will, but if we did, for whatever reason, we would want astrokinesis, but maybe that means that psychokinesis is actually what we want. If we move our shard globe, hit 2 people, we are immediately at full charge, so then we can go ahead, Spirit Bomb, and then use other skills. Yeah, why not? We'll use psychokinesis. Worst case, it gives us extra shielding too, for some reason. Heal Aura is actually probably a problem right now. I also like gaining full charge. Plus 10 burn damage isn't bad either. Like, that's kind of crazy. That doubles our damage there. Considering that this is kind of our single target bossing. We can grab that. And now we're about to find out why we're going to regret it. We do not want to heal? Is that true? 46? Yeah, we don't want to heal. Okay, hold up. What does this say? I thought that this was... we don't... We'll send a replay just in case it is a bug. But I'm still happy with grabbing +3 shielding. So in combination with Defense Matrix, we are nigh unkillable. So Pressurization Tank is going to be always active. What we really need, though, is some Swarmer enemies to actually give us more stuff to kill. Oh, no. Bloodthirst Blend? Honestly, that's not a bad decision. To hold that. Point being, if we get to, like, say, the end of the game, it's just you? I just told you guys I need more enemies. Stop being rude. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Move as little as possible while still being able to hit you. Don't know why I'm concerned. I can move. I can literally run laps around this arena right now. Guess we're going to grab that. And I honestly don't know what the frick else. I'm going to assume that you guys are going to try to surround me here. Oh, thank you. And this guy literally can't even deal damage to us. I feel immortal. That's going to be for next turn. Let's just give you some more burn this turn. Like, hit you once. Why not? Did I just misunderstand what's going on here? Good thing I had shielding. Probably should have seen if I could have gotten away with some healing there. These are weird. This is definitely our healing that we needed. But now we're doing some weird stuff. Maybe what it is purposefully getting hit with Stone Blossom, farming that out a little bit, getting a ton of max HP. I don't know where we fit this though. How would we fit this? Like, we could theoretically just get rid of pressurization tank and defense matrix. But what we would currently replace them with is not worth that slot. Even Chalice of Champions here, like, yeah, I could technically just start eating a ton. Like, that would outdo pressurization tank, yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the thing that's mostly available for us to get rid of right now is Unstable Effigy. You could argue Station Grade Klaxon. If we're going to get rid of Station Grade Klaxon, then we need to grab some movement. Having Incendiary be free certainly helps. Like, all of these are great. I think it might actually be Prepared Telekinesis. Because we're always going to have to shift that. All the other skills were more than willing to spend their will cost. Aura Surge plus damage for each aura you have. Yeah. Psychic Beam is not better than Spirit Bomb. It's also a little weird. What the heck is this? Now this is even more awkward. What the heck? We'll take Quick Mend. I think we wish to... Actually, we gotta visit the Carver. I wanted those Ogs. Okay. Okay, game, I see you. We're still good. We could theoretically heal there, but we won't because we have a heal at home. Alright, let's do this. There's going to be pots everywhere. I think we honestly just keep this. Okay, you have to die too. We should be able to get you guys. I'm fine with taking damage. In fact, we kind of want to get hit. Question is what are we doing with this, this will here? I'm legitimately concerned that we're not gonna get what we want here. Okay. We're gonna get enough glyphs in order to reach that. We're perfectly fine as far as health. In fact, how much health do we have? A ton. So we can afford to do this. That actually got a little bit spooky. I actually wonder if they get healed, can you damage them for more money? I'm actually quite upset right now. Okay, you're going to die. We now have 70, so we can afford to heal again. That's spooky. Super spooky. What is this? They gave us so much healing. I think that we want Ringleader's hat. That's one will. I think that might be better than Shadow Book, but that 5 magic power right now when we have no stats is kind of huge. We are gonna do it though. Because we're invincible. We do not need more. Give me some ability power. Damage at full charge. Damage at full charge. Sure, why not? It also gets rid of something that could potentially roll our damage multiplier. We could go to the Carver again. I almost don't see why not, except for the fact that we really do need stats. I think that our vestiges are good. We don't need more money at the garden anyways. Just take me to a tethered shrine. Some crit chance? That's not power, man. We actually need power right now. I'll take an oozing jelly. A little bit more crit never hurt anybody. Well, except for my enemies. Okay. That's hitting for like nothing. Yeah, this is fully charged and we're like not doing anything. A little bit spooky. We want to get hit. I don't think that we have to take HP damage to gain health though. We should be fine. And so we'll do that. Yeah, we have like no damage. Maybe we should have went to the shop? I don't know what a shop would have done for us. Kinda wish we had that braided acacia right now. How do you have so much HP? I actually think it's not technically better. And if you guys are going to deal damage to me, then I can afford to heal. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what the heck happened. It's like suddenly our damage disappeared. Like, granted, we don't have any damage here, technically, just 5 ability power. We really only got rid of 2 magic power with the book. I don't know. I don't even think we're gonna phase him in 5. We're gonna have such a turn penalty. Oh man. I mean, that's close. What if we crit you another 2 times? That's still not enough? Well, I don't know what else to do. Heal myself, I guess? This is probably the worst we've ever done. Yeah, I guess we did need that legendary. Or we needed some sort of CDR for incendiary. Because it seems like incendiary, despite the fact that it's really not that much damage, is all of our damage. It's a little rude that you're in there. That'll give you some more poison. Yeah, I really don't know. Ready for this 5-turn penalty? Jeez. Alright, we need to find damage. It's probably Super Spirit Bomb, to be honest. Like it's about to double our damage. It's gonna have to be it. We already have resistance, so we don't need to worry about that. Heal Aura is a thing, and then it also makes Pulse technically more damage than Psychokinesis. What? What is the point of this? We need to deal damage. Like, there's no generic shield into damage thing, is there? Like, you might say Armored Porcupine, but that's not Armored Porcupine. I wouldn't mind Armored Porcupine, by the way. Hit there. Give one pulse there. I mean, that's our game plan. What is... We have 100 health. We can afford to do this. I need to figure out how to destroy you. The cooldown went up, so we actually can't Spirit Bomb anything. We're going to take another turn deficit here. Oi. Well, if that's the case, let's focus over here. We're going to have more than enough health. I'm really not too concerned. How are we... I think we just end turn. Yeah, I'm admittedly kind of reeling here. That'll mostly kill you up there. But I gotta figure out how I'm actually going to kill you. Double pulse? What are you at now? Still nowhere close? Still nowhere close. I didn't even know that you had a charge attack. Look at this guy. He's ready to kick my ass. And we never would have seen this if we didn't have 0 DPS. Another 2 turns there. I think we need Armored Porcupine at this point. Our entire build kind of requires us to have lower health. Is that actually true? We could technically heal up. Get rid of Stone Blossom here. Funnily enough, we can just get rid of Stone Blossom. To think, we could have had damage this whole time. Give me some spike damage, I guess. We're kind of trying our best to deal damage using spikes. There's needles. And we can get damage from our life. Interesting. It'd be our life at the start, though. So technically, this is better than pressurization tank. Only just. God, I think we gotta go needles. Needles is probably our only way out of here. And that's probably, since this is set, that was also probably how we were supposed to beat Nim. We were supposed to go and get that early shop. We would have been presented with needles of endless duplication. We would just hit him a bunch, shield ourselves, and then he would hurt himself on top of ourselves. So if you guys are watching this, that's how I would go about that probably. Assuming, of course, that you get the same exact options that I did. You also kind of have to go Wonka ways like I did, but something. Yeah, if I knew I had Heart of the Last Lifeless, we have 96 HP right now. That would have been so much frickin' damage. We would have just used a Bloodthirst Blend there and gained all of our health back. I don't think that we can get to a point to where this feels good. Like, we could get rid of the resistant. Like, it basically just helps us with breakage. Which, we have Quick Mend for that, I guess. But then taking Heart of the Last Lifeless, how are we going to deal damage to Runestone? To be honest, how the heck are we going to deal damage to Runestone anyways? Even Needles is not good. But it's probably the only thing that we honestly got. If we have Needles, though, I think we want Pendant of the Weaver. So I think we can do without gaining a Psionic Charge every turn. That's Baylor's Tongue. Bone Calcifier is scaling. If we allow ourselves to get hit by literally everything, which we're kind of trying to do anyways, physical damage is needles. Like, we could get rid of pressurization tank. That's probably the least useful thing we have right now. We want the resistant. Force shielding is probably very important to us. It might be ringleaders, actually. Or do we re-roll and try and get another needles? If we were to re-roll, then we wouldn't be able to buy anything. So that's silly. We wouldn't want to do that. Let's do that. And what's our health? 96, so 48. We can't heal. We really put ourselves in a spot here. I think we want to be upward, not because we're trying to get away from Runestone this time, but because I kind of want to be on top of them. So we're going to do something a little bit like this. And then this guy's going to punch first, so I kind of want to put myself, like, you know, here. Probably should use that. We're actually about to shut off defense matrix. Get me back up in there, please. I was in there perfectly and everything. Why would you do this? I guess I could have just stood here and actually took the damage. I was being a little bit lazy. Let's get another hit. Boop. Alright. Not sure that was better than getting like a ton of spiked. I've just put myself in this awkward spot. I'm trying to wiggle, but apparently Claire just doesn't wiggle. So I'm going to get hit by this when I want somebody else to get hit by it. Oh, well, that's going to happen, so let's just accept that. This is cursed. In all fairness, though, it is kind of my fault. I did this. Okay, everyone's gonna phase. Let's get as close as we can over here. If we destroy you guys, we're gonna have 100 health. So we can afford to heal ourselves. What if I healed myself in here? Hmm. 102. He's not even attacking this turn. So we're not even going to be able to phase him? Gives us time to heal, I guess. This is so peculiar. Did that really not hit either of you guys? Hmm. Alright, game. Another turn deficit. Man. We were doing so well, we just didn't scale. Having that needles earlier would have been a big deal. Otherwise, all of our other hits were maxed. Hopefully the run was entertaining, or at least educational. Maybe on what not to do during that seed. Well, we won with Heart of a Hero. And we're currently 29th. I have no doubt that people managed to get a maximum score on that one. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what we... Like, maybe looking at everything that happened in the seed, the answer was to not take restoration. Because cultivate technically would have given us more spikes damage if we knew that we were going to have needles. Or knowing from the start that what we were going to be able to do was scale off of our max HP. We could have taken access to more healing. Like we had access to a 10 on Quicken. And then prepare it. Like we could have been full health up at like 900 and something. And then Heart of a Hero would have given us a lot of health for Nim. Or a lot of damage for Nim. What am I trying to say? No, Heart of the Last Lifeless. Otherwise, I mean, it was kind of enjoyable, except for, like, honestly, I was not expecting that run to just all of a sudden, like, dead stop all of a sudden. Interesting. Anyways, if you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put that down in the comments below, and until next time, we will catch you guys around.